If we go back to the beginning, I realized growing up a farm boy, I realized that I didn't want to become a farmer. So but I always had a great appreciation for woodworking. And so after I spent 1 year at Arizona State, I came home that summer, and my father had moved a sawmill that had belonged to my grandfather, so it was actually my mother's father, that was about 60 miles away. My father had moved that to the family farm here and set it up just as a hobby to saw some logs. And so when I came home from college, there's a sawmill here, and I'm like, this is fun. So I spent that summer sawing logs, literally, and really just became passionate about it. I said, this is a lot of fun. I think I'll take a year off college and make some money before I go back, and that's the beginning of the story. Lo and behold, like so many times, I never went back to college. I kept working on building a business, and it was one thing led to another. We're selling green lumber for the first 5 years that we were sawing on the sawmill. Then we started making architectural millwork, custom doors, moldings for really nice homes. And that kind of led me into hardwood flooring, and today that is all we make is hardwood flooring. Not having a mentor was made it very, very complicated. I had the passion, but I had no idea what I was doing. I had to just try and learn business, small business. I mean, it's more than woodworking. You got to have a business. You got to hopefully turn a profit. When you're 19 years old, I found out I could live on very little money, so that was a good thing. How to take this passion I had and turn it into a livelihood, that was probably the biggest challenge. I will say one of my ongoing favorite memories is the fact I've been blessed that I could build my business at the family farm where my mother and father live, and mom being passed away now. That is just one of those great joys in life that I cherish. I'm passionate about being a dad. It's a pretty important role that I take pretty seriously and try and pour my heart and soul into my kids. Almost as much try and be a good husband, okay? You know, outside of that, it's I like to experience life, new things. I have a lot of creativity in me, and I'm always looking for a new adventure that is outside the norm. As I get a little older, I tend to be a little safer than I used to be at those adventures. There's a lot of adventures here day to day, dealing with approximately 40 different personalities every day with our team, our employees. I would definitely classify that as an adventure. You always get surprised. You know, other adventures, we're in a never-changing market. What works today with our marketing, with our business plan, may not work 3 months from now. So the ability to change direction as needed is certainly a key component to what we do. I always try and do my best at whatever I do, and we have developed this special type of engineered hardwood floor where we glue 3 layers of hardwood. A base layer, the middle layer goes crossways with a top layer, and we've perfected this system, and we've been told it may be the finest hardwood floor made in North America. That's what I get passionate about. Yeah. I like to push things to their limit as far as excellence, and then have homeowners, people that have these floors in their house, just ecstatic about how they look, and also how stable they are year round. So that's probably my biggest passion.